Hello there everyone and welcome back. It is time to continue on with some more Stellaris, and sadly things are not going very well for me, since we kind of figured out in the last episode, due to the sheer amount of power leveling and potentially greedy play that our next door neighbor has had, they are now eager to conquer the entire galaxy, and I am currently their next victim. Although, interestingly, this is a good opportunity to learn a lot of the warlike mechanics, since I don't really have to agree to a surrender. I can only, the 100% was a war exhaustion, basically, is for the status quo effect, I believe. And if that were to happen, let's see. Okay, so a bunch of systems will be created. So that's something I didn't know about, but either way, I can still technically be free even though all my systems are at risk of just being completely conquered, I guess. So it may not be a good situation for me regardless, but maybe, if I'm so lucky, all these other factions could probably give them a hard time, since there is a Colossus around after all, and at least as far as their score, they're not too far ahead of everyone else. It just remains to be seen how that actually plays out, though, unfortunately. Although, this probably will mean it's not going to be all that entertaining or enjoyable type of match, or was it? Campaign for me from here on out, essentially. Since my own ambitions are going to technically be on hold, I suppose, as I try and somehow withstand this onslaught. At least we could try and drag it out and see what happens, because they are incredibly exposed. Most of their fleet is out in the middle of nowhere. So if anyone were to backstab them, this is the perfect time for it. It just again remains to be seen what happens, and sadly, there's not much else I could do. We could just hope that a miracle happens. What else?
You picked something. Sentinel Force!
Oh god.
What? Oh my god.
Did you pick the Sentinel Force?
Doros.
Do they even exist?
Probably not.
Oh, you're in Auras?
Just so you guys know, I've never played multiplayer Stellaris before.
You'll be
Not
fine.
that hard.
I've never
Right.
even gotten this far into a Stellaris game single player.
Run
It's
and
okay,
hide.
this
Let's
is-
invite him. Think you got that?
What?
So the only thing I can really think of is to get more defenses going, more military. And hope that helps.
Station under attack.
Get as many troops as possible for maybe a counterattack of some kind. And of course, it helps to fortify my defenses a bit.
Vessel production capacity violently diminished.
Also, let's buy more stuff because I have the means to. I don't know what exactly to do there besides just try and end this war off as quickly as I can while build up my fleet. Since I can't really fight that just yet, but we'll see what happens.
I've been feeding everyone resources around me. I think you've been cut off.
Why don't you want to vote for that?
Why would you want somebody to be in charge for 40 years?
Doesn't hop around as much.
That's retarded. If
I'm
anything,
in
we should
charge
change
right
it down to 10 years.
Someone.
I just became in charge recently, so it'll be me for a long time.
I mean, to be honest, we should just be strong. We should just put the strongest, and then I would be it.
I vote for no term limits.
Oh, I'm at war with somebody? What the fuck?
Who are you at war with?
Those are pirates. Just hear them. They want
The Auklar Braves. Okay.
Built
Did
80
they-
Corvettes as our Federation fleet.
Did they update something
Why?
here?
Did you see the vote? Oh no!
Sacred mandates automatically opposing our votes. That's why it's not happening, Lord Walker.
Oh,
Who the hell's that?
galactic community. Okay.
Yeah.
Station under attack.
What? Okay.
The guy I was going to absorb. I guess I could just absorb him.
As I said, I'm being bombarded with an empire that looks like it's on the verge of collapse. That's what
Yeah,
it looks like on my end.
Those are
It's
marauders.
not that off.
All of my resources are like, I was literally had 0 minerals, and I'm losing 192 per turn or per month, whatever.
Let's go down to a channel and we'll figure it out.
Okay.
It's under control.
Spaceport under attack.
So let me upgrade my fleet, at least upgrade these ships some, because that might help a tiny bit. Maybe not much. It's because I'm specially building too, so I'm not upgrading as much as I probably would like.
This is the second asteroid I'm protecting these primitives from.
Attacking enemy assets.
We have a bit of a crisis going on. How do I manage this unrest, though? Well, I think I have an easier, somewhat easy answer, but I don't know if it's enough on its own. Buy more consumer goods. We have a lot of food we need to kind of get. So you are sadly stubborn. And I do have a gateway here that I can use to jump when the time is right. I just don't know how helpful it actually would be for me.
Oh man. The High King isn't even a dwarf anymore.
Otherwise, I don't know what exactly would be good to do. Or defense is probably not going to help me all that much.
Enemy presence exposed.
Duke, both my Federation members want to attack you.
AIs or
AIs.
what's their problem, dude?
They want to humiliate you.
Enemy presence exposed.
They're exposed, that don't mean much at the moment, but I do gotta watch
mean.
this gateway, because they are right there.
Are we relocating the galactic market again?
Savage hordes touching down.
It's only a fair vote if I get it.
Seems reasonable to me.
Colony claimed by the enemy.
So those are likely gonna go to the jump gate, and I don't want to be anywhere near this. Come on, select the fleet for me, please. I think it's safe to say I do not want to be here. Ideally. And if I can recapture this, that'd be good. And L-gate right there. Okay, I was wondering where those things were.
Enemy presence exposed.
This is without a doubt going to be rough. I just don't know what to really expect. Maybe I can delay long enough for a white piece, but I do need to be able to do some damage to them. And let me guess, they have a regenerative hull, so... No, they actually don't, so... It is possible to start killing some of their fleets, maybe. It's at least possible. What I would like most is to actually have had a shipyard or a nice starbase with a lot of shipyard capacity down in the southern regions, because then that might open up possibilities for backdooring. If only slightly. And I don't even think these afterburners and everything's going to help me all that much. Oh. Going for... I can't even get the max evasion, which I think is 95, so... I don't think it's all that exciting for me. Let's see, 4,900. I don't think... Yeah, 4,600, so I can't quite just destroy that thing with very little casualties. Unless I have this fleet come back. Although I think I switched my policies for War Doctrine for rapid deployment, maybe. Probably a terrible idea. Well, it's not gonna... I'm gonna get demolished regardless, so... I don't think it's all that exciting just yet. Yeah, just land the armies and try to fortify it a bit.
Exposed. Enemy presence exposed.
Probably doesn't help all that much, but... I'm just wondering how to best do damage, or at least to drag this out.
Enemy presence exposed.
Since I already know that this is going to be a mess if I...
Touching down.
I already know this is not going to go well for me if I have to deal with a white piece, because then I'm just going to lose everything. I know that. I already know that, it's just what happens afterwards. Glorem was my current ruler, is it? Yeah, and I'm full on influence too, so...
The galactic market right now.
Oathmaster, right? I think Oathmaster has it.
Oathmaster.
Yep, I have it here. And business at least was booming.
Enemy presence exposed.
Until the commies attacked.
I don't know, business might still be booming on that one planet at least.
Enemy presence exposed. Savage hordes touching down.
Give me my proper
Colony
fleet.
claimed by the enemy.
Probably should have waited until I got more. Actually, but the sooner we can recover this, the better, probably. Especially since it gives me all that trade value. So they're going through that territory.
If I change my government type, do I get to choose the leader, or is it whoever is currently in power?
I'm not sure actually.
Nope, what tech was that? Jump drive would be nice. Probably not all as helpful as I make it sound, but for building,
Yay!
it would be
My
good.
5th Ecumenoculus is done.
Oh, Jesus.
It looks like I might be losing this battle, from what I'm being led to believe here. Just keep fortifying. I probably could have done this a lot sooner for my main worlds that were kind of protecting everything else, honestly. But like I said, this is where it helps to learn those nuances. And I kind of did not fortify as much over on the east as I would have liked, because I was going to rely more on diplomacy a little bit to try and hold them at bay as opposed to just raw muscle. But let's see, how much is on this planet here?
Savage hordes touching down.
164.
Think you're with Master.
Colony claimed by the enemy.
Wait, unlock station upgrade habitat world. What is that?
Say what? What's this nonsense you're speaking?
I didn't know habitat world was a station upgrade. I'm kind of confused about what it is.
Savage hordes touching down.
So yeah, it's taking forever to build more troops, so... And they're just gonna likely bombard, but at least it has a planetary shield and all that, so maybe that helps slow them down some. It doesn't mean much, sadly.
By the enemy. Tactical retreat.
How many fucking planets are in this system?
It would be a real shame if someone declared war on you right now with your fleet so far away. Just think of it, a Colossus could be right next door to you in the next few months. Thanks to these star drives or stargates.
Oh shit, star drives.
Or the gateway rather, yep. There's one in my territory relatively close to your border.
Down.
I don't know if there's any other ones elsewhere. So, it's doable.
Would be a damn shame.
Yep, and I know that the Dwarven Train Guild has equivalent or if not greater military strength to you or fleet power. At least they did in one form. So it'd be a real shame if they were to backstab you.
I've already bought the Dwarven Trading Guild.
Yeah, but once they see that you're not worth it anymore. Say what?
Did you see that screenshot I posted on the chat?
What screenshot?
I don't recall seeing it.
Posted a screenshot last week, right after we ended.
No, of all the money you're making from my worlds.
Yeah, from your planets.
Yeah, you're making like 800 energy a month from me.
Yeah, essentially. From just 3 of your planets, I'm making 800.
It's only a matter of time till he gets enough resources that he doesn't need that.
Well, he can't get rid of it.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, he can't get rid of it unless he does like a war against you to get rid of him.
Why would I do that?
Technology secure.
And I was referring to Fable going to war with you once he can get more value from your worlds rather than the districts or the branch offices. Still waiting on the dang.
Claimed by the enemy.
I have something else in mind.
Attacking enemy vessels.
So let's try and grab stuff there. Although chances are they're just bombarding my fortified worlds, aren't they?
There we go.
So there goes half the territory, but I am still free, so fuck you! In the end, I still get the last laugh, sort of.
Whoa. Language.
I'll say it again. Oh well, we're sort of intact. Thankfully I was able to retake everything I had. A little unfortunate, but I do wonder what happens if I were to declare war on them, which I probably can't do because of the peace.
The Trans Nik-Nak People's Union is created.
They are a thing. Egalitarian materialists, so let's try and recover as much as we can, because we know that this is only a temporary exchange, is it? Oh, I didn't realize they'd gone all the way over here, but we can deal with them. I think they're kind of a long ways from home, though. Simple to say. Kind of funny how far away they are. Because I can crush them, I just need more ships to kind of push in their territory, I guess. And meanwhile, let's try and get more branch offices, I suppose. At least try... Well, first let's manage this crisis, shall we? Because we need more job slots. I'm losing a lot of food. So that is a bit of a problem. I at least can buy the food back, so that's not too terrible. Yeah, because it's dirt cheap, so the deficit's not a big deal for now. Now I'm just trying to figure out how I best want to do this, because my alloy is about to cap out, so I actually should, well, build my fleet. Simple as that. Yeah, there's a lot of things I need to do here. Yeah, you got plenty of amenities, so you're fine. We're being invaded here right now. I don't have a shield generator, sadly, so we'll get to defend. We'll respond to that hopefully soon. And meanwhile, let's just get to building, because apparently I had a lot of missing space. Excuse me, I had a lot of missing population not doing anything of note.
You know how each of the factions has their like requirements? If you satisfy those, does that increase their support or no?
You get more influence from them the happier they are.
Right, I know that, but I mean, does it also help them grow in terms of support or no?
What do you mean by support? Because from what I understand, having their more faction support increases their happiness, and of course, like I said, increases the influence they give you.
I mean, in terms of the pops converting from like the compassion faction to a different faction.
I imagine they would have, the more political power they have, the larger the faction, the more they would influence others to their faction, at least. I don't quite understand what he's asking there. So branch office was closed there. And yeah, you're not. With you there, that's probably not good, but
Federations give automatic migration treaties, right?
No.
I think the Trade Federation has an option for trade migrations to be free, or I think that's a rule or policy you have to apply first for it to be free and automatic. I just don't know if it's just migration or trade treaties. Yeah, you're just getting bombed to death. So let's deal with them and... Can we intercept them? I would like to intercept them if they go the right direction. And then otherwise, I don't know what to do, because what I expect to happen is, after 10 years, another war is gonna go on. And all I can really hope is that it slows them down, or creates an opening, at least. And actually, I should start getting these citadels, because why the hell not? Because I have the alloy for it right now, and I need to get building. I just wish I had access to torpedoes, because I had a look at the prerequisite for it. Dang it, I really want to catch them. Now I just wasted my time, didn't I? I looked at the prerequisite for torpedoes, and I could quite literally get that right off the bat, outside the tier requirement for it. And I don't recall ever seeing it appear for me, if I were to be honest. Yeah, you're reducing stability. I just want more slots. Yeah, because right now I'm not really focused, and it's because all my efforts were just trounced because of power leveling a faction there next door. Which ultimately means I failed with this faction, so I don't know how exactly to recover from this. And let me get more worker slots, I suppose. Getting more alloy is kind of unnecessary. Our food is still manageable, our minerals are dropping. Gotta be very cautious of that. And I'm expecting that I can still get access to the trade. Was it the galactic market? So nihilistic, so they're just stealing my pop from me, are they? The nerve of them. Let's teach them a lesson. And then crush this fleet momentarily. Interestingly, they don't have their Star Fortress or Starhold here, which I'm a little bit surprised by.
Technology secured.
Let's see, we finally got access to the dang... Ooh, the Empire Sprawl is out of... is a little ridiculous. I did not expect that. I need... And I don't have a bureaucracy. Yeah, I lost some of my key worlds that had access to that, so... Is what it's looking like. We're gonna have to change that. Which is gonna really suck, because that's gonna hurt my consumer goods even more for these administrative offices. I'm trying to remember, which world was it that had... Was it really Rakastamur? Considering the amount of worlds I lost, the figure sprawl would not be one of my problems. Yeah, you were the one that had all my administrative offices, unfortunately. So that's unfortunate, but we can recover from this. Or at least recover from the sprawl. Right now, I'm a little bit unmotivated at the moment, so we're gonna have to somehow recover from that. Because I don't even think I can go to war with these guys at all. Because they're a vassal. they fight alongside their overlord, but it doesn't say anything about the guaranteed independence. I don't see guaranteed independence anywhere, if I'm so honest. Alright, let's go grab their stuff. We're building a fleet up here of sorts. Only 13 ships, I need more than that, dang it. I have the means. I don't know why I'm building nothing but corvettes though, but considering the single-minded nature of, what is it, Duke of Bacon's fleet, it's probably my best chance of doing damage to him. Alright, let's try and... Yeah, we have a lot of population spots that need to be dealt with. And actually, let's clear that out. Jeez, I have a lot of available jobs, interestingly. I was not expecting that in one bit. Yeah, I'm just wondering, how is my sprawl as high as it is? Because wasn't it like that before with all these worlds I had? Because Cador alone, I want to believe, was the main reason I had sprawl problems to begin with. Because of that Sun Grove. You figure losing half my territory would have negated that, right? Alright, just wreck that there and then destroy them. And deal with their bombardment ways, or bombarding ways. Let's take our frustration out on these guys. And get a bunch of territory, although with the sprawl, that's probably not a good idea. If I'm so honest. Because it's just going to cause more sprawl problems. Now we have crime that needs to be managed here. What's causing all the crime? Just the population, the fact that I don't have a governor anymore. Let's see.
Enemy presence exposed.
I thought I had a I thought I had a sector here. Unless that got cancelled because of, or got negated because of them taking territory, if I had to guess. I do need to look at if my governors are being used. Because you're still there.
If anyone wants to sell minerals, now's the time. I just bought 30,000 and racked up the price.
Damn.
Money, money,
They're
money.
selling for 3. Jesus.
Triple the value. I'm having a housing problem here, so let's try fix that. Although this light C is gonna suck, isn't it? Unless I can hit it multiple times and that works? Okay, it does. And what is this warning here? Oh, influence. I do need more housing and all that. I don't think it's possible when I'm at war. Is the only caveat. But let's see if this does anything. Considering crime is still at 0, that doesn't bode well for me. And he's level 1 as well with minus housing. You figure crime would be a factor there due to happiness. Now, can I grab another world? Although, problem is... Yeah, you're surprisingly righteous. Which is kind of funny considering Laurelian's like the only one allowing me to keep my branch offices on his worlds. And there's still no crime, surprisingly. They do have 2 building slots, so they could easily negate the crime if needed, but let's not go too carried away. That was mostly to burn some of my influence. Militaristic ethic, I'm fine with that. I am fine with that. So we know what we're gonna do here. I should be able to nominate this, right?
Enemy presence exposed.
So where's the enemy presence?
Ooh, Galactic Market.
Let's see who gets it this time.
You have it now?
Well, we still have to wait for that. I don't know how long we have to wait though.
Oh man, it costs so much influence to nominate it. I mean, my plan is 345 trade value. I'm sure yours have more though, Duke, right? What's your highest?
My capital is 498.
Jesus.
Top is kick.
We're slowly but surely dealing with this admin stuff problem. Although I don't think I have to get rid of all of the alloys, do I? I don't think I do. I finally have the means to upgrade these too. Good God, the number of open jobs not being done. It's a little absurd. Because I don't recall... Is it due to people migrating out of the conquered worlds? That's the only thing I can honestly think of.
Lord Walker.
He's not here.
He's, yeah, other check.
This is not the channel you are looking for. He's gonna go to propose that Lord Walker surrender now.
Oh, did he attack him?
I have no idea. That might be... He might be sending his ultimatum to him.
So I have this Dwarf Purity Vanguard faction, and I really want to promote it to a point where I can accept it.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna implode my empire. I'm gonna have some fun with it.
All hell's gonna break loose.
Yeah, essentially.
So maze need to be dealt with here.
I'm just waiting for the right moment, because right now my High King is like a Xeno. It's not even a dwarf.
The nerve of that guy.
Yeah, I know.
Must be booted out of power.
Exactly.
Still crime here, interestingly enough. I'm a little surprised by that, but... Let's get ourselves... Let's see, and we've been devastated quite heavily here, so... It survived! I suppose that's all I can really ask for. There's no planetary shield here, though. And I believe housing should go back up once the devastation will correct itself. We just gotta give that time. And otherwise, I don't know what else I could do with this planet. Outside, just make them happy that they're gonna be used for a sacrifice. Only thing I can really think of there. Get more housing. Get these jobs figured out. I do need food. Even though I can manage that quite well for a time. I am gonna run out of food money eventually if I don't get more income. And you are already a megacorp, I believe. Yeah, so I can't benefit off you. You're a megacorp, I can't benefit off you. Pengu Empire is kind of screwed. And what about you? Let's make money off you. Although no crime on you either, dang it. Oh, who died? Let's get someone that is not gonna die quickly, although I need someone with good physics skills, maybe. Ideally. But it doesn't look like I have one. Oh, let's get you working, because apparently... Oh no, I didn't want that thing. Now I'm trying to figure out where he went. That's only 2 jobs. And let's just get the consumer goods we need. And which one's unrest at the moment? The one that was being devastated. You will recover in time, I'm hoping. Oh. Where the hell did that fleet come from? Speaking of which, where's... I'm surprised that fleet just appeared out of nowhere, but I can deal with it still. I have the fleet strength for it. I'm just not paying attention. Despite my really good sensor radius and range, I should be able to see the fleets coming from a mile away. Well, a long ways away even. And you're just bombarding this planet again, aren't you? Yeah, this is definitely slow with the latency. But can we merge our fleets together? Well, let me. I have no way to know if it's actually latency making it difficult or they're just too far away. Transfer all ships, see if you can do it since you all left at the same time, right? There we go. We might not be able to save that planet, sadly. But there's a planet there we can conquer. I gotta find my military forces, which I think are stuck on a planet at the moment. We got the system, but did we get the planet? No, we didn't. 82%. Can we protect it in time?
How do you make a sector?
You click on the planet that you want to be the main capital for a sector, and then let's see, up above the build queue where it says no sector, there's a create new sector icon on the right with the plus icon. if you see it there.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's
So
on the.
you're saying select the planet.
Select
create.
the planet.
I see it. Thank you.
Yep, and then you just put a governor in there, and all
I got it.
was it
Thanks.
4? Yep, all planets 4 jumps away are managed by that governor. Now, please save me from this. Was it this dang iron fist of Duke? Somehow.
Enemy presence exposed.
You need like resources. I have tons.
No,
of everything.
I'm actually good now. He basically managed to deny me my one main was it bureaucracy planet that I had so much of my admins. So I have to rebuild a new planet to deal with the sprawl.
Hmm.
Yeah, keep on building there, will ya? Although, I do need to upgrade, so... Maybe I don't need to replace the alloy. Maybe that's a silly idea. And where's the combat? So we crush them. And hopefully they do not come back. Oh, they probably... What sort of happens... No, they didn't come from one of these fleets. Never mind. Or one of these worlds. I don't know where they came from. More than likely from me not paying attention, if I were to be honest. That would not surprise me. And I do not want to lose my... I want to force them surrender. Yeah, subsidiary. I just gotta conquer everything for that to work. Yeah, and I don't have a lot of power with you.
Can I remove a planet from my core sector and add it to a different sector?
I don't know if you can or not.
I think only if you adjust which is your capital of the sector, and therefore like move it outside of the sector that way.
Let's see.
Although sectors that exist longer have priorities, so if you like destroy the sector, let the other sector absorb the planet, and then reform the sector, that should also put it in the other sector.
So when exactly does this piece end? That's going to be a bit of a problem. Okay, at 5 years I can use this warp gate easily, and good god. They have a fleet over there as well, which is not at all annoying. Because I want to use the gateway to kind of intercept them.
Enemy presence exposed.
Alright, so how are we doing so far? We'll have our population managed here. We're almost done with managing this, but I think no, I already upgraded this. I think I'm gonna make this a priority to help with the trade some. I don't think it's gonna be enough, but I can dream. Although, it helps if I knew exactly when. That would actually trigger when the vote actually takes place. Group up, conquer. And you actually, can you just jump from the gateway? Is that actually possible? You're not showing me what your path is, though. Really? Who's connecting, I wonder?
Because I am.
Okay then. Fair enough, I guess. Alright. So I like to think we're slowly getting stabilized, but this sprawl is definitely going to be a pain, but it can still be managed. I'm just still shocked by how much my max sprawl even is. I feel like that should have dropped down again, quite heavily, but it's not, for whatever reason. If I can make them my subsidiary, that would help a ton though. They'll give me some of their energy income. And maybe we can work with that. I just gotta keep crushing their fleets and taking all their territory. Ideally. I don't even think I care about conquering their planets, because that doesn't really help me all that much. Since it's just gonna aggravate the sprawl penalty even more. So if I can make them a subsidiary, that helps slightly. They're just not gonna be very useful. But I think that's what I'm going to try and do while I have this free time. It's just going to be short-lived, because again, I'm expecting Duke to just go to war with me again after 10 years. My only hope, my only fear, well, what I want, realistically, is for him to be so committed to try and take my territory that it leaves him vulnerable to a backdoor attack. Since those battleships are not quick after all. And with gateways, it's very likely they can jump onto their territory. I want to believe anyway, but I don't know why I can't use this gateway to jump up here. I thought I researched that tech. So I'm going to have to look into that. Maybe I have to activate is what happens. Which sounds silly because then would it just randomly teleport me to another gateway? I figured it would just naturally move me over there. I'm gonna have to quickly look into this and try and figure it out. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to fly his fleet over
maybe
me.
the AI didn't mistreat me too bad because all my resources are full. Oh no, there.
Don't jinx it.
I jinxed it.
God damn it.
It's too late.
You know it's AI, it's what they do.
The moment time started, I have negative income in like 3 of my resources. How the fuck
let me know
am
what you
I
need.
negative? What are we doing? Consumed ships. Oh fuck. They did that stupid thing.
What do you need?
Oh, it's not that bad. They just did that thing where they build like 20 small fleets of like one single ship. This is a pain in the ass to deal with.
They're just everywhere.
And just like, like 2 colony ships that aren't going to colonize anywhere, they're just sitting there. So like, they wasted resources on that.
Sounds like AI. Oh, I'm actually out of minerals. Interesting. I can actually sell the rare resources, though, for quite a fair amount. I just don't think I want to buy the minerals just yet until that drops down. So we're gonna have to be careful. I don't want to overspend on the minerals if I can help it. If I can help it. Huh.
Construction
Do I?
complete.
How come you don't have a governor?
Construction complete. Construction.
Oh, probably because I never did give one, but where would be the best to put a governor? Probably
Enemy
right here, I
presence
think.
Exposed.
Oh. Oh god, what's happening?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no, Argy. Yeah, it desynced on you there. We may need to do a rehost, it sounds like.
Is
Glitch in the
that
Matrix.
the measure we're using?
I think
Is
so.
that the scientific method used for testing simulations?
That's why the architect destroyed the first simulation. Remember, it was too perfect.
I think
Everyone had 10 inch
That's
dicks.
part of the. It's part of the Turing test, I think.
Just imagine a fleet of like Black Hawk helicopters flying scientists to Lord Walker's house to measure.
Oh god.
Now I'm trying to figure out.
The
Oh,
government realizes how big he
oh.
is, and it just like shuts it down, and they have to hide him.
Restart the Matrix. Boys, we failed.
Okay, that explains it. I never activated it. I don't even think I could have activated anyway, can I?
Hell, Ron just jumps out and like dick punches you.
Alright, so that settles that for a bit. So let's try and deal with this quickly then. So we can focus more on the more important things. Yeah, that's right, you better run away. And knowing my luck, they're just gonna circle
Was
around
there, like,
again.
a war that I missed this session?
Say what?
Was there like a war that I missed this session?
I think you missed a
I don't
couple
know.
of wars.
Not this session, no.
Because I'm trying to figure out like why the AI built like so many armies and such a like so many more fleets over my fleet limit.
They did try
Because
to
it has a higher
attack
fleet
some
limit than
things.
you. The AI has a higher fleet limit because it's cheating.
Yeah,
so
that's also true.
Okay, I knew that they had more like resource bonuses. I just didn't realize they'd also had a higher fleet limit.
Yeah, well, maybe the resources just let them go over their fleet limit easier.
Enemy presence exposed.
Little teeny tiny fleet we don't care about, but we'll crush them soon enough. Actually, get this fleet over here, conquer that. I just want to get access to torpedoes, though. But how much is this? 150%, so not as ridiculous as I thought, but we still need to manage this damn sprawl. It's gonna be a slow process,
Attacking enemy vessels.
especially on the slower speed.
Station under attack.
And we can upgrade you, but we need job slots for that. Did we catch them? Alright, we did catch them. So you can make your way up here now. And I could keep building up more ships, but
Enemy presence
with Duke of Bacon, I don't
exposed.
even think getting battleships is going to help me at all. That's why I want to keep getting corvettes for their exclusively battleship fleet. But again, I need the dang torpedoes and I'm not getting the tech. Maybe I missed out on several opportunities to grab it without realizing it though.
Enemy presence
Part of it was because I didn't even
exposed.
realize I didn't even need any tech to unlock it, or tiers of missiles. At least that's what the Wikipedia told me. I don't know if that's actually true or not though. So you're gonna conquer that region. You're gonna teleport over there. I don't know what to
Enemy
do with you.
presence
Oh yeah, you could just go
exposed.
back and assist my planet's research as much as you can. Let's make this world a subsidiary for me. Get some value out of it.
Enemy presence exposed.
I need more alloy or minerals, so Which we are still in the positive, but okay, there. That makes my life easier. Thank you, fella, for dropping the pricing, but
Enemy presence exposed.
it's still a question. Who is the galactic market? Did that even take place yet? No, I'm still the leader. I don't think I'm gonna get to keep it though, sadly. I somehow managed to get before. That's all I can really tell you.
Enemy presence exposed.
Yep, keep exposing, that's fine. And I have... do I keep building more habitats? I probably should. Just a question of where can I build the habitats? Because I get trade there, I don't think that gives me anything. Honestly, can I build... I have 2 choke points. That's not going to be very effective. Let's just have a military war habitat then to help keep them away from me if another war is to break out. Although, there's nothing I can really add to this citadel, is there? That would help with food, exhaustion, leader cap.
Enemy presence exposed.
I think I need the food, honestly.
Enemy presence exposed.
So they're building up their fleet, that's fine. Transfer everything over, perfect. And apparently they're building all their ships over there, so if I can grab this choke point, that'd be nice for me. Speaking of which, we got that territory back. How long until the peace treaty, the truce is done?
Enemy
Still 4 more years.
exposed.
I'm assuming
Enemy
we don't want to
presence
follow
exposed.
Rurak's AI into war against the Zen Seekers, right?
He's been trying that all game.
Okay, so they're all just going down there. We need to intercept that.
Construction complete.
And they're making it clear. I don't quite have the convenience I
Enemy
want,
presence exposed.
because we know exactly where they're going. I just need planetary shield and other stuff to help defend.
How did I
us.
just meet this fallen empire? What the fuck?
They were hiding from you.
This interstellar assembly is fully operational.
Well, I guess I know what I'm doing here. Just defending this one little sector, which is gonna... Well, it's not as bad as I make it sound, because I do have open borders with these regions, or factions. Now, can we push on through and deny them access to the reinforcing? Because I can still take on this fleet. I should be able to, I just need enough. I need more ships.
Attacking enemy vessels.
I have plenty alloy.
Construction complete.
So just keep upgrading this thing. Ideally have it prepared for the battle to come. And then we'll start conquering all these regions.
Enemy presence exposed.
And we'll have you a subsidiary pretty soon. I just gotta be careful, they might try to backdoor me a bit. Alright. Another 150 more
Enemy
sprawl
presence
to account for.
exposed.
Yeah, and with -9 population slots, I need to fix that, so
Technology
this should do it.
secured.
And I still have a lot of rare resources, so I'm okay there. Mega engineering.
Clone army.
Sounds like fun. As much as I would like Titans and all that, I need to get my friggin' torpedoes, which are still refusing to show. Maybe the wiki is lying and I actually need to continue to upgrade my missiles.
So if I make a species, if I take away their citizenship, right, and they lose the ability to work as a specialist, does that mean the workers on that planet eventually rise to a specialist position, or do I have to wait for a pop to grow to take the specialist?
If there's if there's
Goods will
workers,
rise.
yeah. If there's no, if there are others non-slave factions that are there, they'll take the specialist slots, and you can still make slaves use take or do specialist jobs. It's a different type of slavery, though.
Indentured servants can do specialist jobs and maybe domestic servants, but definitely indentured servants can.
It depends what you're aiming for, but it's still possible to have the slaves do the specialist job. So we have to deal with the amenities here. So we're going to upgrade you.
I just want to make sure someone was going to take the position that's open on the planet.
Enemy presence exposed. Technology secure.
There's some changes happening in the Dwarven Mining Guild.
Spaceport under attack.
Rest in peace, brave faction. We're just going to cause unrest. We're going to punish them. Yeah, we're just going to mess with them a bit. This information center sounds like fun. And we'll grab that pretty soon, but I do want to... They are coming through this territory, and I want to deal with that. Since I should still have the military to deal with everything up here. Am I still building corvettes? A handful.
Zero-G research platform disrupted.
What? Where am I being attacked? Okay, so way over there. Oh yeah, I did not consider that, but I am pretty fortified. So get the communication jammer, listening post, and this just increases range, which might be useful. But they're not going to go much farther. Alright, that's doing nicely on negating the food costs, at least. And I would like to, well, how strong are you? 22,000? You, with the upgrades, you should be fine. Just defending yourself. I'm really hoping, at least.
I may be experiencing a bug here.
Oh.
Oh, never mind.
False alarm. Nothing to see here. Let's get the...
Attacking enemy vessels.
So we're gonna crush them. Oh, you are back. You are coming back, though. So I can't push too far forward, seems like. Crush their fleets. Destroy everything. Yeah, and of course having both my fleets here doesn't really do me much good because they're not going to attack that now. But I am relatively well protected. Let's see. Yeah, this system here is relatively protected now, especially with the upgrades en route, so we should be good there. Jump drive is done. That might be useful. And I don't know what I want to focus on at this point. Probably just better tech, better military forces somehow. I could just split this fleet up for crying out loud and deal with both of them. I think I'm gonna do that. And actually, do I have another admiral available? Nope, they're all commanding stuff at the moment.
Amazing.
Oh, the AI got it again.
Dun
No,
dun dun.
No, Tart got it. Oh my god. Tart, did you even try to get it?
He's not here either. You're in the wrong channel again.
He has 57 trade on his capital. Right? No, that's not his capital.
Yeah, Tart didn't invest at all in trying to get it.
85 trade. I swear, I'm so done with this fucking galactic market BS. Like, I understand everyone needs to have a chance, but at the same time,
Fuck him.
no, it's not bad. It's just if someone has 480 trade on their planet and another one has 85. And it's not like it happens once or twice. It literally happens every game.
Well, I supported it on my fucking capital, and I have a bunch.
So what do I develop you for next? I'm thinking just commercial zones to just take up the population slots. Probably not. Actually, rare resources might be good. Might be. And where are you? Because apparently I need a governor. Oh, I never did get around to doing that, did I? And we have available governors, so there, problem sort of solved. So there's most of their fleet there in the capital. I think, yeah, they're just pincered here, so grabbing this choke point's pretty good for me. They cannot get out so long as I position my fleet properly. Alright, so I need more occupation is what it's looking like for them to accept. We're almost gonna have the star hold, and that'll help a bit. Crush their fleet while we conquer everything else over here. Population is good here. Still a question what to prioritize though. Because I'm good on food for the time being, I just need the sprawl, which is slowly being dealt with. Do I have another bureaucracy center? Yes I do, but there's available job slots, which I guess I could be transferring people over to that. At the moment though, I am a little demotivated, just because it felt like I had no chance, considering the potentially greedy play that Duke did, literally building no alloy or ships at the beginning of the game, and getting rewarded for it as a result. Although, to be fair, I could have gotten more of these robot assembly plants too, but Normally, in my practice games, I try and go for 2 of them. I try to, at least. But I never did bother to do that this campaign, which... It would not have helped all that much, but still, probably my own undoing in that regard, and I didn't think about grabbing slaves before until someone in the stream actually recommended I start grabbing slaves, so maybe I could have got a lot more population because of that too. It's a learning experience. It's just the case with a lot of grand strategy or games like this where I'm kind of in the mood to just restart and try and apply everything I learned, really. Which of course is no fun for everyone else. Well, at least for those that are the top dog, at least the most powerful empires right now. I don't know how everyone else feels currently. Otherwise, you start occupying the rest of these systems. We finally got another Unity slot, and I am using that for trade currently. Oh. 1 month, okay, so it's not even there yet. So why was it telling me I had an empty or ascension perk, I wonder? That was caught off guard by a little bit. So the L gate's gonna get opened. And where was the L gate? There's none in the territory I'm grabbing, is there? Oh, there's one right there. So let me get my Star Fortress all set up with that said. Grab that territory back. And then we'll start pushing on through.
Technology secured.
Okay, we're about 100 sprawl away now, finally. Although, again, I may have had opportunity to grab that before and just never saw it as a
enemy presence exposed.
As a serious need. So okay, so they got a mighty fleet there. I can in theory beat them because I have the artifact to boost my firepower even more. In theory. And once I crush that, that should give me a hopefully fast military power boost. I'm hopeful. Alright, conquer the rest of these regions. More technology. So that basically offsets all my food. Executive retreat. Oh, that's increases amenities, which isn't terrible, I imagine. I could probably use that. Reduces crime. I think that's required at this point. And you just grab the rest of these systems to... I did grab that, right? It just did not register, I think. And I still got plenty of war exhaustion to go. Just continue occupying and continue building is what it looks like.
The L cluster.
Yeah, that's gonna open up pretty soon, I guess. I didn't even know we had L gates here because I didn't see one for like forever until it appeared in my research.
Yeah, I saw one in my research, but I haven't seen any on the map, but I haven't really looked for them either.
Yeah, I see one in Fiege's territory. That's the only one I noticed. And Fiege actually has 2 of them, so he might get screwed if that's a bad result. And Burgerman has 2 as well, surprisingly. So if they're not the ones to open it, they could get screwed over depending what the L-Gate event is. Actually, let me continue building more minerals. So long as my population is not over... So long as I have worker slots, that's the main thing, right? 2 job slots.
Construction.
You
complete.
are overcrowded. That's going to be a bit of a problem, but we can fix that too. Now, continue grabbing territory. And you go support. Gotta be mindful how strong this fleet is, which I can take it out, I just gotta be ready for that upgrade. God dang it, this lag's annoying. Although what just... maybe someone disconnected. Nope, we're good. So I can take that on, especially if my reinforcements comes and join me in a moment. And hopefully once you clear all that territory, that'd be good too. Where are you? So I feel like I should just chase after them, because they're not coming after me, are they? Although they actually do they have the power, they could actually attack me, and if they do, I got a surprise wave for them, but they're not going this way, are they? So that's the most important fleet to keep an eye on. Even though this is all corvettes, to be fair, this is probably not a good situation for me. So I just gotta watch this fleet down here, see where they go. Yeah, they're just going into my other territory, go figure. I guess I don't mind all that much, but... how long until that truce expires? Oh, it's about to expire, so I'm not going to be able to chase them once they close the borders. This is going to be awkward. They're going to be free to run rampant in my back door a little bit. And let me just improve relations, maybe that'll help a tiny bit. Not much, but maybe it'll help some. Until I'm ready to take my territory back. Which I probably won't, because they're going to then integrate all that territory, to be fair. And let's see, how strong are you? 2,000, so... I should be able to take on this fleet. Okay, so they're jumping downwards, so I can fight them and I'll have a nice power boost for a year, which should make the difference. I just gotta time it right for when I actually engage them. Probably a terrible idea, but I gotta encounter them before they do damage with this backdooring. Now I'm watching if I can engage them, but I don't see my fleet yet. I want to activate the relic, but I'm waiting until they actually fight. %40 damage. I don't know how much that actually helps, if I'm honest. I might still lose this fight. Armored torpedoes. Yeah, it looks like we're still losing this battle quite a bit. Maybe. I am actually winning there. I have higher fleet strength, despite my fleet being nothing but frigates. So that works for me then. Now, did we win this fight? We actually won the fight. We lost a lot, but they lost more. So I wonder how that affects... Okay, we're getting closer. We just need to occupy more, I guess. Since I'm nowhere near... Well, I am starting to get close to 100% war exhaustion, but... Once we conquer their homeworld, that might not be a problem. Speaking of which, you continue to conquer this territory a bit, will ya? You get... Well, let's see. There's no habitable worlds here. So where is the habitable world? Oh, right here. I don't know if that actually helps with the territory requirement, though, that I have secured. But let's see. That's going to deal with the population problem there. This needs an upgrade. We have a lot of volatile motes, so I can get a ridiculous amount of alloys. At least. What do I need more of? Just the rare crystals for the bureaucracy, I think. You are good. You're good. You could use more production. Ah. So, Tart is getting rid of my dang branch offices a little bit.
Planetary invasion commenced.
Okay, trade increasing, that's good. What do I want from this planet? We still need to manage the sprawl more, so let me find my bureaucracy centers. You're a bureaucratic center, but you only have one single bureaucracy center. Yeah, you only have one administrative park, but you're technically a bureaucracy center for some reason. So who just died? Alright, so now I gotta figure out which sector needs a new governor.
Ground invasion force has seized a planet.
It looks like we're fine, so that must have been idle governor then. And now that they're kind of wedged in there, we can conquer everything else, I think. And it'll be just in time for when Duke decides to go back to war with me. Alas. Which is more than likely what's going to happen. But let's see, habitat's almost built there. Might as well get a colony ship ready. And I still need to manage the sprawl, which I do. I just need population for that. So where is overcrowded? And I want to send them to... Let's see, not Resort Prime, but what's the other one? Eon. Okay. Let's see if we can find in this mess. Oh, there you are. Although that's not... That has available jobs. Okay, yeah, actually that's what I want. Available jobs for currently unemployed workers. Although robots are not going to take that job slot. Unless they could take another spot. You did transfer, right? I'm a little bit worried you didn't. Yeah, that's more like it.
Where do you see
for the Federation who the next president is.
Are we in a rotation or?
I think so, yeah.
Then I think it's the order of the members on the side. So it's Gatherian, then you, then me. So right now he's president.
Does it say when? Or yeah, does it say when?
Let me see here. I thought it does somewhere, but I don't see. Current term ends 24/01/07/27. So
Where do you
pretty
see
much
that?
in exactly a year.
Where do you see that?
If you hover over the secession term laws.
Ah, okay.
Oh, I'm frozen.
Yeah, I'm frozen
same.
too.
I have plans for this Federation, by the way, Arcus.
That's fine. At this point in the game, being gone Tuesdays has pretty much screwed me over, so I'm just kind of like backseat riding whatever you're doing.
Cool.
Up the L gate. So I don't know what event that was that just triggered from the L gate, though.
Oh, the deaths are now consonant.
Yeah, the CAF system, they say don't go there, but otherwise you're allowed to go through. So there's like a whole ass empire over there.
Okay. So Duke's gonna go conquer that too, it sounds like. Although, do we know who opened the gate? I did not read it.
I'm either.
Oh, they have like a bunch of shattered planets and weird ships, so there's something up.
Alright, conquer the rest of these systems. Nope, we're getting claims on us. Alas, so... That's gonna be short-lived though, I believe, so I'm not too concerned.
Oh, if you like open up communications with them, you can get in an argument.
And then they'll go to war with
Right.
you and you're screwed.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm not gonna push it.
But I want you to, dang it.
You can keep demanding that they tell you about the nanites, and it very blatantly tells you that if you keep pressing it, they'll declare war on you by highlighting the option in red.
Oh, the game is paused at the moment, I just realized.
I wonder why.
There's mass panic after the L gates opening.
Yeah, if you go to the CAF system, they'll fight you. You should just fly in there.
Don't mind us, we're just sending an envoy to your system. Oh god, they're shooting us.
Oh wait, did you enter there?
No, I didn't. I did, I don't have an L
wait.
gate near me anyway.
Oh wait.
Burger's computer crashed, so we're waiting on him.
No,
Okay, that makes sense.
it was him who opened the L gate and he paid the price.
Notice I changed my government type.
Well, right now we're making good money on all these branch offices, but I don't think I'm going to keep most of them for long due to the amount of crime currently. So it's going to be short-lived, sadly, especially with the AI kind of making it a priority to deal with my crime. But we're getting lots of money elsewhere, which is kind of nice, because Lorellian is actually giving me money for a change. Although they better deal with the crime wars there. It could be a bit problematic for them. Tart is actively dealing with my crime, I believe, especially with Psycorps. Yeah, even with smuggler activity, yeah, the criminal underworld, I'm still not able to deal with that crime or their police force. The fact that I'm forcing them to do that is kind of a boon for me, I suppose. I can always grab stuff elsewhere, though. Because I did not check. How am I doing on these guys? Still 0 crime, sadly, because they decided to build a Hall of Judgment, so that's sadly going to be short-lived as well. What about you? You are booming. The AI does not know how to deal with this, and I'm making lots of money off you. No plants over there. I'm just wondering where I can go next. I've been trying to be nice to Burger and Feege, but maybe it's time to start being a thorn on their side, although so far it should be okay. Yeah, the only one where I have a branch office is when they went to war with the Syngentar. Was it Jethari? That's the only one that has an actual branch office in Feege's territory. But we're making a lot of money here at least. To help offset how I'm suffering right now. So, at the very least I want to believe maybe, if I can subjugate this faction, that might be good for me. Because again, I don't think I want all this territory just because of the extra sprawl it cost me. Although, even as a megacorp, it's probably a good idea to just keep getting more territory regardless. In which case, I probably shouldn't even be a megacorp, because that's just hurting me more than it's helping. I want to say, at least. Although I can't remember what I'm getting sprawl penalty from. Is it just for number of systems? Or is it from population specifically? That's just what I'm trying to figure out, which I'll have to check once this is back and running. So we're going to crush their fleet and this war will be over momentarily. It should hopefully be. I just gotta continue conquering sectors, because we got a good majority of their territory right now. I just have this little pocket region here, and everything up here, especially the homeworld. So I want to believe it won't be too much longer. I want to believe. But yeah. It feels like all my efforts are going to be for naught, though, just because of all these other factions are just superior to me. But it's kind of, since I don't really want to be part of a federation, that is kind of the difficulty with this faction I have in mind. If I want to play it the way I want. Although everyone was scared of me being a criminal organization, which is kind of funny since they can deal with that and actually benefit with my branch offices if they so wished. Since I think they get increased stability and everything, and when they make a crime lord deal and they don't suffer any of the penalties of high crime. So it's kind of funny to observe this, that no one wants to make a deal with me. They sure as hell don't want to now with me getting my ass beat, but to be fair, everyone's gonna get their ass beat once Duke decides to go to war with everyone. And who knows what Fable might try and do with his Dwarven trading empire. To be honest, oh, I can't even check who's in what federation at the moment. I'm just wondering if all the northern factions are all aligned or not. Because they could definitely kick Duke's ass. And then the southern region here will try and backdoor and stab him too. When that happens. And then sadly they'll get power hungry and they'll try and conquer all my regions. If that were to actually happen. Since they didn't want me to help them before, they did. I even sent messages to Feige Burgerman, and last session before he decided to go to war with me, I sent a message to Duke as well. That was more trying to get on his good side though, to be fair. And it didn't work. Although I am seriously wondering if I had gone ridiculous on the planetary fortresses and just had a ridiculous defense on the planet, how helpful would that have been? They would have just seriously just bombarded the planet, which makes Duke more of a hypocrite than anything else, based on that discussion, but it probably would not have done a whole lot. But I am really interested to how that would have changed that dynamic if I seriously gone ridiculously on the planet, on the fortress world defense. Because now I think this one's well fortified, is it? Yeah, it's incredibly well fortified, safe to say. With a planetary shield at that. But I don't think we're ever going to get to see it in action. Never mind the fact, again, if they have with jump drive, that's not really a concern for them, let's be honest. If Duke's actually paying attention, they could just jump right by, and even with the penalty, I probably still couldn't stop them. That's how one-sided that war was. But if we were on more even footing and I was able to punish that, that would hurt like hell. I could abuse that. But I do want to start getting my torpedoes on my corvettes and see how that can work for me. I still need to deal with the sprawl. And on Prime, where are you? We got some people to send over.
Oh, we're back.
We're going. Yet just conquer the region and just press on forward. They're getting closer, but we need more occupation, I think, for them to agree to it. I don't know how much of territory we actually need to claim for them to eventually give up, though. Or to give in to my demands. That is a bit of a vague number. Let's see, my fleet's making their way up now. All good there. Yeah, I really should use these artifacts. I was really close to unlocking the secrets of the Fultum. I don't know what exactly would give me, but it's a shame I was just a little bit short. Oh, I am building a colony ship. I was wondering about that. Considering the pause that we had. So there's a starbase here. I think I'd rather just conquer this so I can repair off this starbase. And actually, what does that scout trait give you? Okay, it gives you sub-light speed, which is actually useful. If I am ever to get stuck in a war with Duke again, the extra speed might be useful. You're not very strong, but you're going to take territory from me, dang it, and I don't like it. So get on going there and deal with that problem. Oh, they're building ships from that starbase. That's probably what's happening. Can I get another branch office here from the Sacred Mandate? I could, but they're not really well populated. Vassal under the Outer Planetary Alliance. So who owns this? Why are you... Oh, Pirate Station. Which is slowly getting killed, I assume. No, it's regenerating. So you... Okay, I guess I'm not going to get to regenerate. Alright, just hunt them down then. We'll have reinforcements soon. Where are the rest of my fleet? Yeah, and of course this colonized, but I probably that doesn't really tell this thing to colonize there, unfortunately. It just cues building a colony ship, which is not as efficient, sadly. But crush them, demolish them, chase after them. You got the sublight speed. I think you can do it really well. So all of them are in a Federation. 3 in a Federation there. Federation down south. So really it's just us 3 basically that are not in a Federation. The one I'm at war with, Duke and myself. Which is a lot of the reason why I want to be as powerful as I could be. So that way I can actually fend for myself when I get ganged up on. And not necessarily be an aggressor though, unless someone hired me for that role. Yep, 20,000 fleet strength, so you're screwed. Well, at least we're going to get the full torpedo route done back to back. So that will power up my fleets quite immensely. And actually, you should be able to start repairs, right? Nope, apparently not. I don't know why you can't repair at this starbase. You are en route to deal with this backdooring. And I don't think relative military strength's actually going to increase anymore. I think that's the cap. So I basically need to conquer their entire territory, I think. It's what it's looking like. Which shouldn't be too much longer. I just got to micromanage this, that's all. And the latency and the slowdown certainly doesn't help, but that is the consequence of trying to play a multiplayer game, I guess, or at least a multiplayer Stellaris. It could be partly the galaxy size too, to be fair, but yeah. It shouldn't be much of a surprise that we're eventually dealing with lag, but otherwise this campaign has basically been flawless at this point. We had really no disconnects outside of someone joining late to the party that kind of forced us to reset the rehost the server or the lobby.
Colonization in progress.
Otherwise it's been almost flawless as far as like people it causing desync issues and all that. So I'm really happy with it overall.
Oh, that went by too fast. What'd you do?
Say what?
Don't worry.
If people try to pass something in the Federation, I think it didn't pass?
No, I think someone just failed it.
Passed. In the Federation of Passing, not the Senate.
Yeah,
Oh, I see. You just increased the term.
Yeah, it needs to
okay, so it's not majority vote, is it?
How do I not need unanimous voting? No, it's unanimous. I don't know why.
Well, someone said no, I think, and it didn't pass. Then it automatically fails if someone says no. I'm assuming.
No, it passed.
He's abusing his power clearly.
It passed.
Well, clearly he's abusing his power. Good God. Let me stop playing with my food then and just go straight for the homeworld. Since they're gonna play stubborn like that.
When it's the strongest, what does it mean by strongest?
Highest myth.
You set like some sort of score. Usually it's like military strength, or you can set it to be equal to something else. I think, like your scientific score or whatever. And whoever has the highest rank in that is automatically president.
Yeah, you decide what the strongest of after it's been voted or selected, I think, or passed, essentially.
I think you propose it when you. I think you select what it is when you propose it. It's like you select strongest, and then you tell it, like, I want to be strongest in military, and then it will put that up to vote. Yeah, it just goes through without me even voting on it. It like flashes.
Well, clearly you don't have a say anymore, is what that tells us. I hope you don't mind.
I mean, like I said earlier, I'm basically just backseat riding this session at this point.
Just scheming and benefiting.
Yeah, I'm basically just like helpful buffer state for Fable.
Oh, I never got that fleet? Interesting.
Wait, you became Xenophile?
Wait, I did?
Yeah.
What the fuck happened while I was gone?
Oh man, that's funny.
You become friendlier.
I fucking hate my AI. Okay, that explains why I don't really have slaves anymore. I sort of noticed that, but I didn't think too much on it. Which also explains why my economy was absolutely trash when I joined too.
Just 2 battleships, okay. So my frigates should be pretty strong against them then. Yeah, crush that. Destroy their dang headquarters finally. Destroy the cursed thing and deal with this once and for all. Since they're being annoying. Slowly but surely we're finally getting this done. Slowly but surely. And everything is kind of in the positive now for me, but I did sadly lose the trade market, or galactic market, sadly. Which is a shame. Rare crystals are definitely valuable. So I don't think I want any more volatile motes, is what it looks like. Now, just wreck everything. Let's deal with this crap once and for all.
If I make the Federation into an hegemony, can I eventually usurp the other people in the Federation? Or
so if you make it a hegemony, what do you mean by usurp?
like, essentially, can I take them over? Can I integrate them? I can't think of the word.
I don't think so, because they're not necessarily your vassals.
Isn't that what a hegemony is?
No, like the hegemonic empire is sort of like somewhere between like a vassal thing, I think. It's like they basically acknowledge you as like the leader of the hegemonic empire and like you're the most powerful one in there, but they're not your vassals like in the same way that like you declare war on someone and make them your vassal.
Oh, I see.
Now, mind you, like if you make it a hegemony and then get Rurik or someone else is in the Federation to agree to be your vassal, then yes, you could integrate them. I don't think a hegemonic federation will benefit you any more than the economic one will, though.
Yeah,
Since-
no, it's
since
more
you're a
RP.
megacorp.
Well, no, actually, take another look.
Oh, did you change too?
Notice the name as well. Many changes have been happening
Oh,
within
so
the
you went
Dwarven Trading Empire.
authoritarian. Okay.
That's why I thought it was funny that you went Xenophile.
Well, to be fair, I now like match you. Actually, I match you about just as well because before I was authoritarian,
Yeah.
and I swapped authoritarian for xenophile. But we were both militaristic, and my spiritual never aligned with your xenophile before, so now my spiritual just doesn't align with your authoritarian. I
Alright.
could try and replace my xenophile, but the only thing that's like equal to, or sorry, spiritual, but the only thing that's equal to or better than it is, what do you call it?
How would you replace your Xenophile?
Like embrace the faction.
No. I've been trying to do that, but Jesus Christ, it's so difficult.
Yeah, but the only other one that's like equal to my spiritualist ethics is egalitarian, which would be not very helpful to switch to. I guess I could like double down on either xenophile or militaristic. That would work actually.
Alright. We're almost done with this crap. Now we just gotta... Well, I'll wait till this fleet comes back and then I'll hit both angles and
I'm
just...
like 80% sure that the AI changed my advisor voice because it's definitely not the voice I had before.
Oh, did it actually change the AI advisor?
Yeah, it did.
That's hilarious. Probably because you're no longer xenophobe or whatever you were before, as weird as that may sound.
Yeah, I think it is because I used to be like authoritarian, and it was like one of those voices. And now it's like some woman. I don't know what her voice is. Hold on.
That was militarist or authoritarian, one of those two, I think.
Well, I have like the custom selected, and then it doesn't show anything as being selected under it. So I'm not sure what it actually is.
Yeah, because I currently use the authoritarian one. That one's male. So it's probably militarist. Yep, it's... yeah, it is at least a woman that does militarist. That's all I could tell you.
It's definitely the militarist voice.
Okay, habitat, you're all settled, so let's... Oh yeah, I want you as a fortress world. That's what I had in mind. Just in case... If I'm gonna lose my entire empire, let me at least keep my friggin' homeworld somehow. Just make the mightiest planetary fortress possible. Hell, let's just make 2 of them. Let's double down on this crap. Complete waste of influence and minerals, but I'm doing it anyway. Just as a precautionary measure. I'm at least gonna try and see the end of this dang campaign. As uneventful and unexciting as it may be for me. Ooh, we can actually benefit from some technology here, surprisingly. Gonna be a little bit tricky. Because apparently I can't go anywhere because of hostiles. Alright.
What? You need influence to leave the galactic community?
Yeah, I think so.
You're planning on leaving? What? What are you scheming over there?
Yeah, wait, you're like on the council. Why do you want to leave?
He just doesn't...
So it's like a random amount of influence too. It's like 238.5.
Alright, I'm almost... Oh, wow. What's not... Minus 10 jobs, but... Who's not working? Oh, servant, okay. I find that a little bit surprising, but... Let's try and deal with that then. Gotta keep in mind that is burning a lot of my crystals. So I need to keep the rare crystal income going.
Yo, what? What the fuck?
What happened?
I had colonized the world, and I clicked, and the colonization just finished. And I clicked to open it, and then I got like the little like stability warning thing, and then immediately the colony disappeared. There's no event that I got otherwise.
It's weird.
Alright, let's try this again.
We're almost there, although it's gonna be annoying.
Oh, they left the Federation.
Who did?
Rix AI. Has he been gone for 2 sessions? I'm just kidding.
They should not be able to defeat that, right? Either way, I'm sending reinforcements in. We'll deal with their fleet and then just conquer the rest. We're almost there. It's a slow process, but we can succeed on this. I need more workers. How many 5 clerk jobs is all that gives me?
What's up, Duke?
They kicked me out because I think they're plotting against me.
The AI just left my Federation, so I'm gonna vassalize them. But I have a truce, so I just need to wait.
Ooh, they have an orbital habitat here. Not that it really matters, I guess. I have 5,000.
You gonna attack an AI?
Yeah.
Which one?
Good
The
God.
one that like Ruyak was playing like 6 sessions ago.
No.
It's just-
The Imperial Empire.
This is not at all going to be annoying. But you can go back and grab everything. I don't know where that ship came from though, because it looks like... Oh, I guess it conquered a system here. There was just nothing on it. I'm wondering where that fleet came from. Although, gotta be careful, this is dangerous for my frigates right now.
Arcus, support the Federation.
Oh shoot, what's up? Wait, what do you need me to do?
The envoy.
We're losing cohesion?
Oh, never mind. We
Yeah, I
were, but no, never mind. I got it.
Through-
We're fine. I didn't think my envoys would be enough to work anything.
Alright, just hurry and grab the rest of it. And I'm hoping we'll be almost done. I'm pretty certain I have to actually grab everything before I'm the
Did you send them in there to get rid of that pirate fleet for me?
Yes, I did.
Oh, thank you. Saves me the effort of having to bring my fleet up.
That's gonna definitely be annoying there. But I'll be able to pincer them while we grab the rest of these systems.
Oh, that's interesting. I actually got the resources from that.
Yeah, whoever destroys the pirate base gets the resources.
What the hell? Alright, so they got the ring world. Where are all these fleets coming from? This is not at
So
all.
the Colossus or the Juggernaut is not part of a fleet, right? It's on its own.
It can only
Yeah,
be
correct,
its
that's
own
all.
fleet.
Well, the Juggernaut and the Colossus are separate from other fleets. They're also like much slower than a regular fleet too.
That's awesome. By awesome, I mean shitty.
Yeah, it makes it like convenient if you're trying to hunt it down, but
Technology secured.
Okay, torpedoes are completely done now, which will help a ton.
Freaking 4K pirate fleet shows up and just jump an 80K fleet on top of it.
Technology secured.
I'm still trying to figure out where the hell this fleet came from. Because I figured they would have gone up here if it was the one that I fought earlier. I don't know what exactly to get here besides just get... Okay, I just noticed we finally got the dang sprawl managed. So... And sadly you're about to die a miserable death, aren't you? Unless I'm able to intercept. 5. We're almost there. We are almost there. I am losing ships though. And we'll intercept you in a moment and deal with you promptly. Okay, you're engaging everything and obliterating them. Show them no mercy this time. Especially with your greater speed. Just watch them pop one by one. Curse these little things. It's not at all annoying, but with a little bit of discipline and proper position in my fleet, this is a lot more manageable. I just was not expecting them to just teleport on the homeworld, for crying out loud. That caught me completely off guard there. Alright, research everything there. And then conquer the remaining regions before we finally push up into the last sector. Oh, they're coming to fight me, aren't they? And I am losing. So that's unfortunate. So that kind of, well, I have maybe 2 years, I think, still, before I can force the... Yeah, I think I'll still have 2 years to get this done. And we conquered almost everything here. I'm surprised I didn't conquer these regions, though. Alright, destroy him. Deal with this dang backdooring fleet. As I continue to manage the dang empire a little bit. I don't think I care about any of these, but... No. I am not going to do that if I can help it. You are... This is not at all annoying. Although I don't think they actually have the fleet to fight the starbase now, but... They just keep appearing on the homeworld. I don't get it. It is annoying. See,
How long do you have on the truce?
Who?
Fable.
Sorry, 10 years.
Oh, still? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I got time to not have to worry about moving my fleets then.
Oh well, so much for getting synthetic ascension anytime soon. I never did bother to think on what else would I want to grab. If I'm completely honest. I was hoping to get synthetic ascension here, and then that all went out the window, did it? Just a little bit.
My juggernaut probably called the Hand of Marks.
What was that?
My juggernaut is called the Hand of Marks.
Nice.
Okay, they are a subsidiary now. We are making a lot of money off them. That was probably worth it, despite how tedious and annoying that may have been. Now let's get everything back in my territory. And now that the war is all done, let's get everything retrofitted. I want torpedoes on these things. Although, what would be a good weapon? Something that ignores shields, probably. I don't see anything actually would ignore.
Oh, Jesus.
Hulks
What?
vivisected.
I'm losing so much energy.
Why? Oh, you don't have any of your megacorp buildings anymore, do you?
Yeah.
Have you stopped being a megacorp? Ouchie.
I have brought stability.
Burger surpassed you in difficult weight. No.
I have brought peace and
Stable.
stability to my new empire.
Congrats, I think.
For too long, the dwarves were looked down upon.
Well, we'll see how this goes. Probably terribly if I'm gonna try and put branch offices in Burger's territory. Apparently there's nothing of value here. There's only... I would get like almost no energy credits from the looks of this. Okay, that's more like it. You know this is not going to backfire, right?
Oh, fucking Oathmaster set up a.
What I heard?
God, yeah.
I heard shops were open for business.
That's fine, Oathmaster.
Yeah, it gives you more stability if you accept Crime Lord deals, so it's you could honestly benefit from it if you're quick about it. Because I could be wrong, but I think there's no downside if you do the Crime Lord deals before the 30% crime events start triggering.
Yeah, and I had to switch my governor to the anti-crime one.
Don't worry, we'll just get more then, so that way he's overwhelmed.
I wonder if you can even
Probably not, but we can try.
If you could even get the crime high enough for me to do the crime lord deal.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
That's the question.
I'm still making money off you.
Fable, I don't know if your scientist is auto-exploring in the L-gate or if you sent him up there manually, but make sure that if he he doesn't go into CAF unless you want to fight a war with them.
Oh Jesus, really?
Yeah, they were just don't enter that system. They will literally attack you if you enter it.
Are they strong?
I have no clue. It doesn't give you a relative strength rating.
Yeah, that's what I'm not seeing that. Oh shit, yeah they are. Wait, no, that's oh crap, yeah, no, they are. I see 140,000 just right there.
Yeah, we're Fallen Empire level.
So they're pathetic.
How is that possible though?
I
They
think
have 5 cruisers and a Titan, and that's 70,000 power. Jesus.
This is about right. Some Fallen Empire fleets are like that.
How much science you making, Fable?
My fleets aren't like that. 5,000.
Nice.
How about you?
15,000.
Christ. Nah, I think me trying to do this flip into an empire kind of screwed me.
Let's see. Well, it doesn't want to tell me any sort of crime percentage or how much crime is actually be generated, so I'm left wondering a little bit. Oh well. So long as I can get some money out of it, that'll be ideal. Let's just go with the Scorched Earth. Let's screw everything up for everyone, if I can manage it. And I don't have any minerals anymore. Oh well. Kind of a decent opportunity to buy more stuff, ideally. And actually,
I got my last ascension perk.
Congrats. Let's actually upgrade these star bases, I guess, since I have alloy to burn. Now, where was I? Oh yeah, upgrade the Corvette, but I don't have a weapon to complement the torpedoes that ignore shields. Well, I probably do. Just probably not be a very good weapon, though. I would honestly rather have point defense if I'm serious, but I don't think I'm gonna have that luxury. And that only gives me 86%. Not enough power, okay. We can fix that. And just retrofit all the Corvettes, ideally. Ideally. Oh, give me a new scientist. Alright. Where are you, though? I just bought you. Up. There you are. Let's fix this by swapping them around. Okay, I was wondering about that a bit. I do have the money, I just would like to rather buy it when it's not ridiculously expensive, the minerals, but there we go.
Technology secured.
Yeah, let's just mess with Duke a little bit with these disinformation centers. It's going to prompt a really early war, or a war really soon, but if I can at least do something to impact his empire, this is probably the best way to do it. Just make his people less militaristic and all that, because we are currently causing crime. We just gotta keep it going. Ideally before they get closed. But there's real promise to be had. And there's only 2 slots there, okay. For some reason, I was so used to having 4 slots available that I assumed I could just build everything.
Can I take resources out of the shared stockpile?
Is the shared stockpile like what you give your governors to auto build with?
I think so.
Then I believe you can, yes.
Yeah, I never use it to be honest, so I wouldn't know personally.
There should be like a minus button next to the plus one, right?
There's not.
If then I don't think you can.
Where's the
There's
Gaia world?
102,000 resources that I can't access.
Well, basically you spent them when you put them in there.
Oh, I see. But I mean, they're just there. They haven't been used in a while, actually.
Well, is that sector capable of building anything?
It's not in the sector. It's like at the very top right of the planet and sector screen.
Good way to burn all my
That's weird.
influence, at least.
Like you turn on like automation, yeah, and then you paid into it.
So if you open the planets and sectors, right? You see at the top right.
Okay. Yeah, that. Oh, that's like. Well, one I have a plus or minus. Oh,
Yeah, but
I
I
see.
can't-
Next to that, okay. I don't think you can pay out of it once you've paid into it.
Yeah,
Um.
I suppose so.
Alright,
But if you take off your monthly, that'll keep it out of there.
Mm-hmm.
good lord, the energy credits I'm getting right now. I really hope at this day I keep this kind of income for a while. Although, still my economy is probably shot and crap right now. I'm not really high up there in the diplomatic weight, sadly. So, despite my economy, there are others that are like triple that, probably. And consumer goods are incredibly cheap, but I don't need to do that. How much? Yeah, I got plenty of exotic gas, so selling them is fine, but I don't know why I'm selling them. Well, I already know why, so I can buy more. And with enough energy credits, basically the idea is to flood the market so that no one can basically buy alloy or anything. Although I need actually strong... I need an empire that's actually strong for that to realistically be feasible. I don't think it's feasible. I feel like I'm miles behind.
About how much longer are we going?
I have no idea. Maybe another 15-20 minutes roughly, if I had to guess.
Yeah, you'd have to ask Feege, but I'd say definitely no later than 9:30 Central, so 8:30 Eastern. But I doubt it'll even go that late. Probably more like.
You mean 10:30?
Sorry, my bad. Yeah, 10:30 Eastern. But probably more like 10:15.
Oathmaster.
Yes.
Duke's pretty much entire fleet just got destroyed.
Ooh, sounds
He's
like an
overwhelming to
opportunity.
me.
Yeah, right now I'm just putting a bunch of branch offices in his system so that way I can spam disinformation centers to really mess with him. I don't know how much it'll do, but it should be fun.
Not much at the moment. Espionage will hopefully be a bigger thing in the next. Well, they let loose that screenshot that shows that there's going to be espionage in the game.
Yeah, that sounds like something that my megacorp could benefit greatly from, depending how it works. Still no crime, sadly.
Actually, I'm not sure if he like actually escaped that.
I think he might have.
Technology secured.
Yeah, interesting there's so much crime here, but not anywhere else. It's probably due to population.
Is there any actual real boon to being the galactic market ahead or whatever?
Yeah, when you buy stuff, there's a less market fee.
Yeah, it's 10% cheaper.
I do not have another shipyard here. I want to build a colony ship. I probably can't do that without starting it up in this list somewhere. And with 100 ships in the queue, that's going to be a bit of a pain to do. Oh, Disruptor is probably what I want, is it? Yeah, shield and armor penetration. I never bothered to research it because it's probably not very potent, but it synergizes nicely with the.
How strong are Sonic Shrouds? Because I might have them stuck in my land now.
Where's this fleet even at? Yo, sorry, do you have the sensor array on your fort?
What fort? DNet?
Yeah, that 10L.
No, but I can put one in. Wait. You're referring to...
How longer are we going?
Wait, are you referring to the listening post, I mean? Or...
Yes.
Yeah, you can put one in right now if you want.
Yeah.
I just had a box in there, which I can take out.
Technology secured.
Rate of fire, that's good.
You know, also just ask how strong corrupted avatars are.
You've got the corrupted avatar and your... Where are they?
It's just a single one in there in Zanzibar.
You know where?
Zanzibar.
Can you guys hear me?
Xizar.
How much longer are we going?
Technology secured.
Some people want to keep going, some people want to end.
I think we should end.
I mean, I'm
Yeah,
cool
we
with everyone
can- we
else's
should.
plan.
You can always lose your words in the next session.
Well, we'll see how long this lasts, but the income is nice, I will say that much. It may not mean a whole lot, though. But at least my torpedo fleet might be
Save it.
ready.
Mhm.
Alright, gentlemen.
We can Good night, guys.
Please.
So what's the plan for Thursday, considering it's Thanksgiving and all that for most
We're
of us
not
here?
doing a session on Thursday.
Yeah, I didn't think we were.
Sounds good in that case. And with that said, enjoy your holiday, and I'll see you all next week.
Later, Johnson.
Likewise.
Peace.
Alright, peoples.
Alright, so that was a long, tenuous process, but I think I benefited nicely. Sort of. I lost a good chunk of my territory. We managed to deal with that at least temporarily. I'm gonna have to deal with that a little bit more. And I got a subsidiary until... Well, I'm gonna have to look in what exactly a subsidiary is outside the fact it gives me credits. But are permitted to expand and wage war among themselves. Okay, so I'm just wondering if I'm guaranteeing independence of Fordham or not. Or if anyone goes to war with them is what I'm thinking. Do I have to protect them? That's what I'm honestly wondering. So I will look into that more, but there's some real possibility here. If I can get my torpedo corvettes going, I at least can do some decent damage to their battleships. At least the corvettes are like the best weapon to use against the battleships. It remains to be seen if they have enough flak weaponry to kind of counteract that. Never mind the fact it would be a little bit awkward to use on my... because I'm trying to understand. Larger ships do take up larger fleet size, right? I'm trying to find... There we go. Battleships 8. So, never mind. Yeah, so larger ships take up more space, so that technically is not really true, I guess. Alright, so I can have a nice concentrated fleet of corvettes, and they should do a world of damage. And again, while I'm a bit of the underdog now, at this point, how much did I drop exactly? Yeah, I dropped down quite a bit, sadly. But once these torpedoes are set, there's possibility I can do some noteworthy damage to their fleet. Just probably not permanent damage. Especially since actually, can I even get a trickster? That's kind of the most important thing. No, I cannot. And I still have yet to get access to the synthetic ascension potential, which I really want to do, but that's kind of what I was saving that last ascension slot for, but not going very well in that regard, sadly. And even then, to convert everyone over would take an eternity, which kind of emphasizes how greedy Duke potentially was to get synthetic ascension out on what, this literally the second session, I think is what happened. So yeah, thank you everyone for tuning in. I will see you next time.